Blackstone Audio presents By Stone, by Blade, by Fire, by Kate Wilhelm. This book is read by Carrington Macduffie. Chapter 1. Frank knew very well the office rule, chiseled in stone: no books are to be removed from the law library. He had cut those words himself decades before when he first began stocking the shelves. But the two books he had just deposited on his desk were going home with him, his weekend reading, in his own good, comfortable chair, with his own good reading lamp. He had a busy weekend lined up, reading to do, and potatoes to plant before St. Patrick's Day. He glanced around in annoyance when there was a tap on his door, and too quickly for him to say go away, the door opened. "Frank!" Patsy started, and was stopped by a man pushing past her, leaning heavily on the doorframe. He was ash-gray, breathing rapidly, and looked ready to sink into the floor. Frank hurried across his office and supported the man with his arm about his waist. "Come on, let's get you to the sofa," he said. "Patsy, 911, now." She nodded and scurried away as Frank led the stranger into his office and toward the sofa, but the man twisted around and lurched toward the desk and client's chairs. "Attorney agreement," he said in a strangled voice as he sank into one of the chairs. He was clutching a briefcase close to his body and kept it on his lap. A violent tremor shook him, and he ducked his head as if to suppress a moan. It was a futile effort. "Agreement," he whispered, not looking up. Moving quickly, Frank went to his desk and found a client-attorney agreement in the drawer. He put it down before the man and put a pen by it, but the new client, groping in his briefcase, appeared not to notice. He withdrew a manila envelope and, with a visibly painful effort, put it on the desk. "Don't let them have it," he rasped in barely audible words. He tried to pick up the pen, his hand shaking so violently he couldn't grasp it. "That can wait," Frank said. "You need medical attention." "No," the man said, and attempted again to pick up the pen. Leaning across the desk, Frank put the pen in his hand. The man had just started to write when his body spasmed and he pitched forward, hit the desk with his shoulder, and fell to the floor, knocking over the chair as he fell. Frank ran around his desk to see the man crumpled, the chair partly on him, and papers from the briefcase scattered. He pulled the chair away, leaned over, and felt for a pulse in the man's throat. "Dear God!" Patsy cried, entering the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?